Welcome back. You're watching Hot Stocks. Now it's time for us to take a look at a smart trade idea from the community over at gt247.com. Mark, you've selected something that comes out of one of your trading kind of algorithms, and it relates to MTN, and you wanted also to broaden that to a discussion about shorter term trading, which is a little different to what we do in the portfolio. So take it away.
Yeah, I mean the idea that we're going to discuss fairly briefly is it was a short on MTN, which is almost sacrilegious to most people investing.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, they must never ever do that. But the idea was that as per the note that we sent to our clients, that
so we need a shorter term chart than 5 years, right?
Yeah, it's quite literally over a period of a few weeks or a few months.
Okay.
But at GT Private Broking, we do send these notes to our clients on a fairly regular basis, and this was again a Tom DeMark thing that was worked out. We've mentioned Tom DeMark before in terms of how those calculations, etc. worked. Again, the share price did spike fairly high over this time period, around the 200s or so.
So we're talking about that period there. So it goes from like 175 or something back to close to 200 or at 200. And then it had results, right?
Yeah, and there's the kind of fundamental support to what's in the price as well in terms of the environment. We also felt the share may be a little bit overextended in the short term. So the note was an advice to short at around about 200. And then over the next few days, the share came down fairly quickly. Okay. And it's now sitting at about, at the time of us speaking, around about 93 or whatever, but almost at a kind of take profit. Yeah. But a very, very short term, short window opportunity trade, not a portfolio view, and substantiated one.
So the idea really was, the trade setup idea was that it was looking a little bit tired, a little bit overbought, global markets a bit wishy-washy, results which come out, you can see within minutes as the market opens on the day the results are out that the market is not really kind of super loving them, and that maybe the quality of the earnings or some sort of expectation or forward commentary. So the idea is just then to take advantage of what might be a little bit of bloodletting then, right?
Yeah, in a way, I mean, one's looking for a share. It can be a share which has got a very, very positive situation.
So it's basically that move there.
Yeah, it's got a nice kind of lie to it. And what often happens in the markets, as we all know, is there's a little bit too much exuberance. The price is taken a little bit too high. And often what happens is you have a buy on rumor, what we call a buy on rumor, sell on fact situation, where the market's anticipating results of a certain kind, the company delivers those results, but the price is taken maybe a little bit excessively too high. And that can often, at a very, very short term, we're talking days, sometimes just in one day or 1 or 2 days, there are situations that a short-term trader can take a lot of advantage of.
And that kind of scalping, you're saying a couple of days, but that assumes you must probably be fairly disciplined about putting in stops on those trades, so that if you're wrong, you're not going to then turn it into a longer-term thesis.
Yeah, this is the problem, is when a short-term trade becomes a long-term trade, and you end up with a fundamentally short position in a share which has been delivering to a certain degree and is fairly robust. Yeah. So there has to be a lot of discipline there. If there's some kind of profit and the price becomes pretty stale, or something's happening in the broad markets, kind of cut the position and kind of carry on, as long as there's some degree of profit in there. Excellent. But a very, very short-term time horizon.
Good. And those are the kind of advisories you're sending out to?
Yeah, they're what we're dealing with all the time. But then, the clients you have to interact with people quite a lot and make assessments and discuss those and so on and so forth.
Okay.